Good morning, everybody. This is Nelka again, and I received one message from our friends. His name is Dennis, and he's asking for a ramp, a curved ramp, and he found this picture in my Dalax Evo competition, and he's asking how I did this ramp. So he's asking how I did this ramp, which is this one. Okay, so it's easy, Dennis. I just actually I answered you already, but yeah, this ramp is really not perfect. If you click on this one, you will see that there's still a gap here, and it's not flat like on the other side, and also it's not perfectly ramped here because it's already flat on this side. Because it's really hard to get a curved ramp in Dialux Evo or in 3D, actually even in SketchUp. So I also tried working on that one on SketchUp, and okay, let's try this one. So if you go to the object, for example, go and draw the rectangle and extrude it one, and then you can have your ramp here. Like you can just move this one line and move it down, and now you have a perfect ramp. But of course you want a curved one, not a straight one. So there's another way, which is creating an arch or yeah, like this, for example, and then you will offset this one, for example, like this. Then put a line here and another one there, and then extrude it in whatever height you want, and then again rotate it and then move this line downward. But you see, it's still not perfect. Like, okay, so you might think that this ramp is already okay for you. If it's okay for you, then now you have your curve ramp, and we will import this one to our Dialux Evo. For example, let's go and move this one, and then yeah, okay, so let's import both of this. So file, go to the file tab, and then export 3D model, and use 3ds file, and you will say curve ramp. And yeah, let's just save it in our desktop and export. Now it's fast, it's easy because it's not heavy. So either you will do it in Dialux Evo or in SketchUp, and if you don't have SketchUp, you need to download it and install it in your PC to create this one. You think that this curve is not perfect, but there's a better way, which is you can do it in this video, and it's called but you need a plugin called Shape Bender. Unfortunately, if you want a Shape Bender plugin, you need to pay $15 for that. If you have $15 just to create a perfect ramp, then you may do so. But I would like to suggest to, for now, just use this one. And then if you want to use that one in, if you want to create the curve ramp in Dialux Evo and you don't have the SketchUp, then just go to the object, select the extrusion volume, and do your curve line like what I am doing right now. Let's imagine I'm doing it perfectly. Okay, so this is the curve ramp, and then create this one. Alright, continuously doing it like this. And then okay, let's say you have let's make it say 2 meters, and then of course you want to make sure that this area is flat. But what I did previously is just create another ramp here, insert, and then make it say 2 by 2 by 2 meters, and then see where it is oriented, and then rotate it. Okay, make sure that this side is the flat one and this one is the higher one. So make it larger so you can see it more. And now you can see that this flat side is here and this one is there. So what you will do is scale it down a little, rotate it more towards to that flat side like this, and then scale more. See what I did, what happened in my ramp is now flat on this side because yeah, you really need to cover everything. This ramp, either you have a lower portion here or a flat portion here, so it depends on what you want to achieve. And then also you can rotate it more if you like. Yeah, so I think this one is better. And then scale it, and let's see how it looks. Okay, so imagine this is your ramp. Okay, then this side it will be flat or a little higher, and on the other side there will be a flat part. But because if you extend it more here, it will become lower on this side, so it's not good. So yeah, you need to sacrifice one part of your ramp. So let's scale it more like this and see how it will be look like later. And here. Okay, so I think this is fine. And then after that, you need to grab all these two objects and then go to your where is it? Yeah, this tab is called copy and arrange, and then instead of combine and subtract, make it intersect, and then press intersection, and you will now have your amazing ramp. It's not that perfect, but yeah, see here, this is flat, and then you need to fill this gap. And this one, it's, well, we cannot do anything about it because this is how Dialux Evo is very limited in creating object. So yeah, so that's it. This is how I did my ramp, and that's why I did not create a view like on this side, because I'm sure everybody will notice this one. And so, but if you want a perfect ramp, then go and do it in SketchUp and upload or download or install the plugins of the Shape Bender. I will show you very fast how the Shape Bender look like. Okay, then move like that, and then create like that, and then create an arch or arc, and then create a line, and then she just do it very fast, like, yeah, you can see it here. And then immediately the ramp recognized the curve, and then voila, Shape Bender is really cool. So yeah, either of this one or this one. Oh, I forgot, we need to import the 3ds files that we created in SketchUp. Let's see how it looks. So let's go to the desktop and get this curve ramp, and let's scale it a little bigger. Okay, alright, so here is the ramp we created in SketchUp and the ramp that we created in Dialux Evo. See the difference? So let's make it 4 meters. Yeah, so there you go. You can see that there's a this black shadow will create a very ugly rendering in your calculation. So I would like to suggest to just use the object created rather than having a black shadow in your rendering. Actually, I've created two kinds of ramp in this project. One is for this driveway going to the underground or basement, and the other one is to this side, which is for the people a ramp for the people. Well, this is wrong because you cannot jump the wheelchair here. I just follow the design. Okay, so I also created a ramp here, and you can see that I did the same thing. See, there's a flat side on this part, and on this side it's also not flat, and now it's almost below the grass now. See, on the other side is the same thing, and it's the same way that I did for the driveway ramp. So yeah, that's it, and I hope you learned something today. Goodbye.